Hey, it's another little Wayne Bite. Just a little taste of this and that, and I'm continuing with my Thanksgiving small plate dishes because a lot of us are going to be on our own this year for Thanksgiving, so I'm making recipes for like 1 or 2 people. I've already done a Cornish game hen with a wild rice stuffing. I'll give you a link to that down below in the information section. And today I'm doing candied sweet potatoes and a simple cranberry spinach salad. Now before we get started, just a reminder, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll get more recipes, craft ideas, restaurant reviews, even travel tips, all in the same spot. Just click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you always know when new videos are coming out. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with candied sweet potatoes. Before you got here, I took one sweet potato about this size. It's about 3/4 of a pound. And I chopped it up into little bitty pieces just like that. So I'm setting that aside. Now over here in my little pot, I'm actually going to melt about 1/2 tablespoon of butter, along with 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 1 tablespoon of orange juice, and 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar. That's going to go in my bowl there. Now because I'm making these smaller dishes, my recipe calls for like 1/8 of a teaspoon. You'll see the word a pinch in a lot of old recipes, and that's all a pinch is, like 1/8 of a teaspoon. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit, basically as my pinch. I've got a little bit of cinnamon here. 1/8 of a teaspoon goes in there. I've got about a pinch of salt, again, same amount. And I've got a pinch of cayenne pepper. All that's going to go into my little candied sweet potatoes here. Just like that. Now all you want to do is get this melted, and once it's melted you're going to take it off the heat. So it's just about ready. The butter and the brown sugar, you want that all sort of blended. Nice and smooth. It already smells good. Love that smell. Now all I'm going to do is pour this now onto my sweet potatoes, just like that. Easy so far, no brainer, right? I'm just going to mix all this together so it's nicely coated on all of my potatoes here. Awesome. Now I've got a baking dish right here. It's actually a serving dish and a baking dish. So I'm pouring all my potatoes right in there. All that good sauce goes in there as well. Nice. So this is going to go into a 400-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes. Afterwards I'm going to chop up some pecans, put those in there, toss them together, and then bake it for another 15 minutes and we'll be good to go. Easy peasy. Let me put this in the oven now. Now that the potatoes are roasting, I'll start working on my salad. It's a spinach salad with cranberries and sesame seeds and a nice vinaigrette. So first of all, what I have is literally just about 4 cups of spinach right here. And I've taken it and I've peeled all the extra stems off. And you can see that's about the volume of it. So, you know, again, 1 person, maybe 2 people, depending on how much other things you're going to be including in your meal. So that's that. And then I'm going to make a nice little dressing. The dressing starts off with 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, along with 1/2 teaspoon of raspberry-infused balsamic reduction. And you can find this in most grocery stores. But I'm going to add that in there as well. And I'm going to whisk in there 1.5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. So make a nice little dressing. It all mixed together. Now to that I'm going to add about 1/2 tablespoon of sugar. Goes in there. Along with 1/2 teaspoon of chopped shallots as well. All those guys in there. Now see, that's my dressing. Very, very basic. I'm going to add to that 1 teaspoon of sesame seeds. And I've got a few little pinches again. I got a pinch of salt and I got a pinch of paprika. So again, just a little bit, just eyeball it. Don't worry about too much about the specifics. Just make it a tiny bit of each. So my salt is right here. A couple of cranks, that's a pinch. And I've got this big bad boy of paprika, so I'm going to have to pour a little in my hand and then just basically fake it. So, but it's just a, you know, just a little bit. And there you go. So you whisk that together. So that is my dressing. It's ready to actually put on my spinach, but I'm not going to dress the spinach until I'm just about ready to serve everything. Because I'm going to mix the spinach with the dressing, then I'm going to add the cranberries and a little bit of lemon zest, and we'll be good to go. Very, very basic. All right, my potatoes have been in the oven for 25 minutes. So I'm going to take them now. I'm going to toss them a little bit because they're a little dry on the top and I want to get that sauce on everything. And I'm going to add some pecans to this as well. And then it's going to go back in the oven for another 15 minutes so the pecans get heated through and all of this sauce gets sort of evenly distributed. All right, now I have 2 tablespoons of pecans. Now actually they're whole pecans. I'm going to chop them up a little bit first. If I put them in there, just sort of a little bit breaking up so there's a pecan in every bite, just about. Always a good thing. So again, it's about 2 tablespoons worth. Easy peasy. That goes in there as well. Perfect. I'm going to stir that up. And again, this is going to go for about another 15 minutes in the oven, and my potatoes will be done. And just before they're coming out, I will toss the salad together with the dressing and add all those good ingredients too. So back in the oven we go. Just a second. My potatoes are just about to come out of the oven, so now it's time to get my salad all finished up now. I'm going to re-whisk my dressing here. And truth of the matter is, it seems like a small amount of dressing, but it may actually be too much. So start by only putting about a half of that onto your spinach, and then see what you think, and add more if you like, or don't add any more if you don't want to. So here is my spinach now. So I'm just going to pour part of this in here, only about half, to see what I think. I'm going to toss that a little bit. You know, half that dressing is probably more than enough. There you go. And then to that, I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of dried cranberries. That goes in. I'm going to toss that as well. And then I'm going to put this in a serving bowl here, a little tray. There we go. Make sure everything's on top. And I'm actually going to take a lemon here, and I'm going to zest this lemon on top as well. Give it a little bit of color. If you want to, you actually can also take a few more sesame seeds, which I'm going to grab real quick, and toss those on top as well. So I have a few more sesame seeds as well. Beautiful. Now, so I didn't use all the dressing. It's up to you how much dressing you want to use. You can use all of it or part of it. You know, a little bit goes a long way. Now I'm going to grab my potatoes. Oh, they look great. Here they are, very nice. Now that's a perfect serving tray right there. You can actually put that on the table as is, but I've got a little smaller one here that I'm actually use, just because I think it'll be prettier than I have all the brown spots on there. So let me transfer that over real quick. Yum. Oh, it smells really good. Really good. And it's just me, so I'm using my fingers. Don't tell anybody. Tasty. All right, moving that. And moving that, and there you go. Well, these are my sides to go with my Thanksgiving for 1 or 2. My nice little salad here and my candied sweet potatoes. They'll go very well with my Cornish game hens and my wild rice dressing. All the information you need is in the information section down below, as well as links to the previous segment. Let me know what you think. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Also, leave me your comments. I'd love to know what you think about this segment, segments in the past, and ones you'd like to see in the future. I hope to do a soup as well as a pumpkin cheesecake as part of this series for Thanksgiving. Anyway, don't forget to subscribe. Happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.